Theme 2, Empathetic Nurturing, Abundance versus Deprivation and Abandonment, Rediscovering the Source Within, and using the gifts of compassion and understanding while having boundaries for self-care and personal fulfillment, reading and responding effectively to others' nonverbal messages. Breathwork goals with the empathetic nurturing. The goals for this pattern are to confront the fear of being alone, to own the inner self as the true source, to trust in the abundance of the universe, and to learn to give, but with boundaries. Now we're going to introduce a bioenergetic exercise as a prelude to doing our breath work today. So, as mentioned in the last class, in a group online setting, we cannot and should not do deep processing work without individual support. We can, however, introduce breathing and bioenergetic exercises in a moderate way that can still be highly useful and illuminating areas of your personal work that you may want to pursue in a safe environment with a trained facilitator if you choose. I advise you to self-monitor and go only as deep with the exercises as is safe and appropriate for you. And give yourself the space after our classes to process on your own. The bioenergetic exercises we are going to add in this class to the breath work will show you how you can use movement and vocalization to augment the release process. The only prop we'll use for this demonstration is a mat or bed you're lying on, as once again, you find a place that is private for you to do our work now. And we're going to start standing on our feet at first and do a bioenergetic exercise called raising on one leg. The purpose of this exercise is to go back to our primal feelings of self-support. Remember, we said this was during the first year of life, getting into the second year of life. This is when we start to support ourselves literally to stand up after 16, 18 months and start to walk. So watch the video clip, and you're going to have time to do this exercise right after we end the video clip. It's important to note in this exercise to take care of your body. I know that I have a sore knee, so I will only do it to the degree that works for me and does not make my body hurt. One of the challenges in the empathetic nurturing theme is self-support. And for the empathetic nurturer who had to grow up fast, take care of the parents in order to hopefully get taken care of themselves, they sometimes grew up too fast and sometimes had to brace themselves in their standing position, locking their knees in order to look tall and be brave. This exercise will help to strengthen the legs so there's a genuine experience of supporting oneself from the ground up. I will be raising myself up on one leg and experiencing the strength that it takes to do that and to do it consciously. I can raise myself very easily on one leg just by jumping up. But as you'll see in this exercise, the point is to go slowly and to be on that edge of what it is to feel like you could fall, but you will still support yourself. And I will do that 4 times and then say some words after that to reinforce that experience of strength in the legs. So in this exercise, I will be using my fingertips and my back leg just for balance, not for pulling myself up or pushing myself off. The entire amount of my weight will be on one leg at a time. I can stand and my legs will support me. My legs may shake and still they will support me. I can reach out for another and still my legs will support me. Okay, so in just a minute, you'll have a chance to do this exercise. Again, you're going to do it at the rate that is good for you, staying on that edge of collapse, but continuing to go up can bring forth some feelings that are very primal. Again, this isn't to conjure up pain, but it's to recognize that we can face those fears and support ourselves. So you're going to do the exercise on your own 2 times on each leg, just like I did. And when you've completed, stay standing, and then we're all going to say those phrases that I said at the end together. But when you stay standing, again, as with all our bioenergetic work, keep your knees soft. Don't lock them. Don't go back into the supporting myself by being rigid. And allow the legs to shake, just like we did in the charging and discharging exercise. Stay connected, because we're all going to take several minutes just to do the exercise, and then we'll say those phrases together. So go ahead and do the leg raising exercise. Okay, and then bring yourself up and let your eyes close and just feel your body. Feel the movement of energy in your body, and repeat these phrases after me. I can stand and my legs will hold me. My legs may shake and still they will hold me. Now reach your hands out in front of you. I can reach out and still my legs will hold me. Perhaps no one will be there and still my legs will hold me. Now, open your eyes if you had them closed and stay reaching and say, perhaps someone will be there and still my legs will hold me. And then give yourself a hug and feel your self-support. Okay, and now lay down on your mat or bed, and we're going to begin with that circular breathing just to find the safe place for your inner child. Now let your breath come back to more normal breathing and connect with your inner child once again in your safe place. Ask your inner child what they want and need with you right now, and that you're open to them telling you that every day. Okay, and then I'm going to ask you to repeat these affirmations out loud. I'll say them twice. And again, it's not just parroting the affirmation. It's as best you can feel the truth of each affirmation in your body. It's the feeling that changes the patterns, not just parroting the words. It's okay for me to need. It's okay for me to need. I'll never abandon myself. I'll never abandon myself. I now attract all the support and cooperation I need to fulfill all my desires. I now attract all the support and cooperation I need to fulfill all my desires. I do enough. I have enough. I am enough. I do enough. I have enough. I am enough. Okay, and now bring yourself back. And as always, you can journal what is important for you. And blessings to our circle and all sentient beings.